three stones, what they do, they replace what is hurting you with what you need. And for me, that's what works for me. So this video I'm doing is about talisman. A friend asked me, I never asked you, she said, do you have talisman? I read something about it, and she said she read that great authors always had one on their desk, their typewriter, or their computer. So I'm going to take you through a journey with me and my various types of talisman. My name is Tessa-Marie, and welcome to my YouTube channel where you will find the answers to life's true happiness and success. Subscribe to my channel so you can be notified when videos of this nature are released. Yes, I have talisman, and yes, I have an answer for that. Talismans are famous. They don't always come in a form of something like solid, but it could be a rosary, beads. You see the different religion and they're rolling the beads, or a candle, they light a candle, they dress in different clothes for different things. And of course, there are people like authors that have certain things that they put on their desk, which enable them to make sure that they feel more secure. I love nature. So stones and plants and flowers and wood and things rush that are swept by the ocean or reshaped by the ocean, and pieces of wood that just showed up, and interesting ways the stones look always intrigue me. Some I take home with me. When I did fashion design, I used them as anchor to hold my fabric, especially silk, on the cutting table, so it would not slide off, and these stones will be smooth, so there is no way they're going to pull little threads from the thing. So yes. Now, the way to use a talisman is to know the one that you are drawn to. That thing that when you see it, you want to touch it, and when you touch it, you want to feel it, and when you feel it, you want to get to know it. So you will see it, the attraction. This is unusual. This is, and touch it. When you touch it, it feels comfortable. Now, and when you hold it and you play with it or you caress it, like you could get us like this. This is a stone. It's a form of rose quartz. So you hold it, it's cold. When you first hold it, it's going to be cold. And if it's cold, with the constant doing this with your fingers or even in your hand and just holding it while you think, you concentrate, you stay focused on something, you will notice that it will get warm. The coldness will dissipate, and it is now taking up your energy. Your warmth is coming. And the more emotional energy you put, the hotter it gets. And sometimes this simple stone will get so hot that you need to put it down. And that, for sure, you can pull on the energy of that stone to get you grounded again, to get you in the right spot again, to get you to think clearly again. Some of the people I know, they use them under their pillows at night. And of course, we know people take their beads, their rosaries to bed with them. They say them before they wake up in the morning, and they have them with them. But I know of others who takes those smooth stones and they just set it under their pillow. And that seems to help them to sort things out. One lady said it helps her to remember her dreams. So naturally, I have tons of them. So today I have brought a few because she asked, and they're unusual, they're different, and they came from different parts of the world and all of that. So this is a rose quartz, and I have, of course, the tiger eye. Just name them, but there are too many to take today and to show you. So I brought about 5 or 6 pieces that I will talk about, and what I use them for, and how connected I am to my talisman. And you will enjoy doing this. So let's look at the one that is shaped as a pyramid. This is shaped like a pyramid. Now, this is a piece of a Russian stone called a shungite or shingit, whichever way you pronounce it. This stone has, this one is finished, so the edges are no longer sharp. But this stone, if you get a raw piece, it will move the computer, your chips, it will move your phone in the direction you want it to go. This one is smooth. Man has played with it. So it represents the pyramid. but it is cold, as all natural stones are freezing cold. And it deflects energy from computers and TVs and things like that. And that's what I use this for. If you're looking for someone to be a speaker at any of your events that you're planning, get in touch with me. My email address is right here. And you can contact me, and I would love to give you more about making life choices to you or any of the topic on living a fulfilled life. Have a great day. Now this I set on my night table because sometimes I would perhaps have a laptop with me sitting in the room, or I might turn on a TV. So this one absorbs as close to you as possible, so it deflects all this negative energy. If I could, I would have brought you a jar of water. And in this jar, I have pieces of shungite that my friend Irene brought from Sochi. And you wash them, you put them into the jar, and of course, they infuse the water with the energy that they say that helps you with so many different health benefits there are. So that is this is the shungite shaped as a pyramid. You need to bury it in the summer for 24 hours to re-energize it again. And then pick it up, wash it, and you can start using it again. So, of course, we all know the amethyst, right? So this one is unique. Look at how it sits. If this was, my hand was able to hold it, you'd see. I keep this, again, on the other night table because of the energy it gives out that helps you to sort things out, it's clarity. My cousin says that hers took so much energy that was negative from her that it crushed and it kind of disintegrated in certain parts. Mine have not changed, but every now and again, I'll just do this with it and feel the coolness, especially when I need a thought process. They all have different uses, and people use them for different uses. And that, of course, is the crystal. My granddaughter told me it looks like a dolphin or a shark, she said. So again, this one sits somewhere in my bedroom on the dresser. And it sits flat, just like that. And of course, it takes in the energy. All these stones have energy. And if you have one of those, you can hold on to it. They're all cold. They are cold. And then after a while, they become you. They absorb your heat. In absorbing your heat, these three stones, what they do, they replace what is hurting you with what you need. And for me, that's what works for me. Somebody else might say, no, that's not what they do, but that's what they do for me. When I use them, I can feel that all what is bothersome has been transferred into them. They're hot. And if I feel my hand now is usually cooler. So that's, for me, that's how it works. Now, this is a piece of driftwood, unusual. I found it at the lake. Why did I want to take this? I saw it just sitting there. It looks like a pair of shoes that's been worn out, right? It doesn't really mean anything except it is unusual. And it has holes and crevices. It just reminds me of something with a secret. It has a little bump here. You can think, well, there's an eye, Tessa-Marie. You can see things from it. But the shape intrigues me. It doesn't have moisture like the stones and coal. It's just room temperature. It's dry. And I'm sure if I bend it, it will break, but I value it. I do not hang it. I have it just sitting, and I usually have this pointing east. And so it sits like this. This is east to my house, and this is what it is. And it's from the lake. I don't know the type of wood it is, but as you can see, it's one. I don't know how long it's been drifting on Lake Ontario, but I found it at the lake close to my house years and years and years ago, and I've kept it. Now, this looks like an Indian lingam, which is a stone. This is a stone. The story behind the stone is that I went swimming with my brother and his then girlfriend, his wife today, where the Caribbean meets the Atlantic in Dominica. So it's the point of the island, the Caribbean and the Atlantic. One is quiet and restful. The other one is as wild as ever, the Atlantic Ocean. And she came out of the water. She found that stone and she handed it to me. It's a lingam to me. So sometimes I sprinkle it with water. I have it sitting in an egg cup on my desk, and it's again similar in the texture to this wood, but not as rough. It has holes and crevices. It's actually maybe been shaped by the water, the seawater washing over it, and that's why it's like that. So it looks like a lingam. And the thing is, I sprinkle it with water every now and again, salt water, so it remembers where it came from. And then you can put a coin at the bottom of it if you're lucky to find something like that. So yes, I do have them, and they're very important for me to have. So yeah, so this, remember I said it looks like a little lamb, and it's really important for me. So it's dear to me because it's my sister-in-law, and she's really sweet. And she was, she gave it to me, and I've had it ever since. And it sits on my desk in that egg cup. It fits it perfectly. It looks like an egg too. So these are all of the different types of talisman that I have. Some I use, some I see. I polish them, I wash them with salt. All the earthly ones I wash with salt. And this one gets buried. And then I drink the shungite water. It's in a jar, and at the bottom tons of shungite, and then just purified water. And I have it first thing in the morning. So yeah, so these are the different type of shungites that I have, different types of talisman that I have, sorry. And I use them all the time. And I wanted to share with you because she asked. So you can ask me a question, and I will always answer it in the form of a video so others can learn. So if you have a question, do not be too shy to ask me. Just email me at Tessa-Marie46@gmail.com and subscribe to the channel and have others do the same. I'm always giving you videos of different types of things, and I'm always available to have a chat with you on motivational teaching you the use of things in our life and how we can do better. Have a wonderful day. If you like this video, just hang on. More videos of that type are coming your way. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers we have, the bigger the content and the guests will come. So have a marvelous and amazing day.